Imagine a jungle, dense and unforgiving, where a single shadow holds the power to change the course of a conflict. This is the story of the Ghost Sniper, a legend whispered in hushed tones, a woman whose name was unknown but whose actions became infamous. She wasn't just a soldier. She was an unseen force of nature, a phantom who haunted an entire enemy supply line, bringing it to its knees without ever being seen. For weeks, a critical enemy supply route, a lifeline snaking through miles of treacherous jungle, had operated with impunity. Convoys of trucks, laden with weapons, ammunition, and provisions, moved like clockwork. The terrain was considered too dense, too dangerous for any effective opposition. That was their first mistake. Their second was underestimating the power of one. Her mission was simple yet seemingly impossible: disrupt and dismantle. She arrived with little more than her rifle, her ghillie suit, and an encyclopedic knowledge of the jungle. She didn't engage in large-scale battles. Instead, she became the jungle. She moved through the suffocating humidity and tangled vines like a whisper, her presence known only by its devastating effects. Her campaign of disruption began subtly. A single perfectly placed shot would disable the lead truck of a convoy. The bullet wouldn't target the driver, but the engine block. The truck would grind to a halt, creating an instant bottleneck. Panic would set in. The soldiers, scanning the impenetrable wall of green, would see nothing. They'd hear only the echo of the shot and the maddening buzz of insects. The jungle itself seemed to be their enemy. Days turned into weeks. The attacks were unpredictable, surgical, and psychologically crippling. One day, it would be the lead truck. The next, the communications vehicle at the rear. Another time, a shot would sever a crucial fuel line, leaving a convoy stranded and vulnerable. She never fired twice from the same spot. She would take her shot, then melt back into the undergrowth, leaving behind only confusion and fear. The enemy sent patrols to hunt her, but they were hunting a ghost. They found nothing but spent casings, deliberately left behind, a chilling calling card. The psychological toll was immense. Drivers refused to take the lead position. Morale plummeted. The once efficient supply line slowed to a crawl. Delays mounted, and crucial supplies failed to reach the front lines. Soldiers started seeing shadows in every tree, flinching at every snapped twig. The legend of the Ghost Sniper grew with every stalled convoy. They said she could see in the dark, that she could walk without making a sound, that she was a spirit of the jungle itself, summoned to repel them. She wasn't a spirit. She was a master of her craft. Her patience was her greatest weapon. She would lie motionless for hours, sometimes days, enduring biting insects, torrential rain, and stifling heat, waiting for the perfect moment. Her discipline was absolute. She knew that survival and the success of her mission depended on remaining unseen. One mistake, one moment of carelessness, and the hunter would become the hunted. Her greatest feat came when the enemy, desperate to break the invisible siege, sent out a heavily armed convoy with an elite escort. They believed overwhelming force would either flush her out or deter her completely. They were wrong. The Ghost Sniper had anticipated this. She had spent 2 days mapping the route, identifying the perfect choke point, a narrow pass with a rickety wooden bridge over a deep ravine. As the convoy approached, she didn't target the trucks. She targeted the bridge. With a series of meticulously placed shots, she splintered the main support beams. The leg truck, weighing several tons, rolled onto the bridge. With a groan of tortured wood, the structure gave way, plunging the vehicle into the ravine below and completely blocking the pass. The supply line was severed. It would take weeks, if not months, to clear the wreckage and find an alternative route. Her mission was complete. The Ghost Sniper vanished as mysteriously as she had appeared. She extracted from the jungle, leaving behind a crippled enemy and a legend that would be told for generations. She proved that the most powerful weapon isn't always the loudest explosion, but the silent, unseen hand that can patiently and precisely dismantle an entire war machine, one perfect shot at a time. The jungle kept her secrets, and the legend of the ghost sniper lived on. Thank you for watching this incredible story of skill and determination. If you were as captivated as we were, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into history's most amazing untold stories. See you next time.